What's up? It's me, Hard 8 Times. It's the truth for YouTube. Your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah! What's up, people? What's happening? Make sure you go check out my last video. PS4 will outpower most PCs for years to come. It'll be down in the video response section just in case you missed it. You dig? And also, go check out the Facebook group Adult Gamers. Everybody is welcome. All that we ask is you keep it gaming. Now, this is my thoughts, my review, my impressions, my opinion, whatever the fuck you want to call it, of God of War Ascension. Yes, God of War Ascension is finally here. Now, God of War is a great game, and at the same time, that's a bad thing. Why? Because me personally, I'm used to God of War games being amazing, and this game is not amazing, but it is great. Now, when I first saw the gameplay of God of War Ascension last year at E3, y'all know I was fucking hyped. I'm a God of War fanboy. Y'all already know. Not a fag boy, a fanboy. A fag boy would say this game is amazing. A fanboy, like me, gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? Now, when I first saw the gameplay, I was fucking hyped, man. I was like, oh, God of War, another one, I can't wait. Because this is one of my favorite franchises of all time. Definitely of the generation, but this is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I was excited. I'm like, yes, a new God of War. Bring it on, bring it on. Then I found out it was a prequel. And I am not a big fan of prequels at all. Not movies, not video games. I'm not a big fan of prequels. On top of that, didn't we already have a prequel for God of War? God of War Chains of Olympus? So what the fuck is this? Is this a sequel to a prequel? What the fuck? Is that even possible? I mean, this got to be the first time this has ever been done. This is a sequel to a prequel. What the fuck? Hey man, what the fuck is going on over there at Santa Monica, man? This shit crazy, man. This shit funny to me. Now, God of War Ascension is a great game. I've been playing it a lot, pretty much since I got the game. A whole lot of hours. Thank God I'm off today, so I could just, you know, waste my life away on God of War. But I've been playing it. I'm deep. I'm deep into the game. Probably won't beat it today. Probably. I don't know. But the game is great. The graphics are great. The graphics are beautiful. Of course, God of War always looks good. It looks better than every game on the Wii U right now. And that's crazy because the PlayStation is like, what, 6, 7 years old? And the Wii U is brand new. And God of War Ascension looks better than everything that is on the Wii U at the moment and everything that they have showed so far for the Wii U. God of War shits on it. Graphically. Graphically. Now, the game looks great. The combat is great. It's so fluent, as always been. You never really think that, you know, every God of War you think, damn, the controls can't get no better, but they still get better. I mean, everything is fluent. When you're doing your little slide down shit, everything feels great. God of War feels great. The controls, flawless. The problem I got with this God of War is that, you know, it's coming after God of War 3. God of War 3 was an amazing game. If you haven't played that game, you gay. No, I'm just playing. But nah, if you haven't played God of War 3, and you have a PlayStation 3, something is seriously wrong with you. God of War 3 was amazing. That game was amazing. So, you know, when I was thinking about Ascension and it was a prequel, I was like, everything I loved about God of War 3 is probably not going to happen in this game because this is a prequel, and if I killed everybody in this prequel, how would they have survived to God of War 3? You get what I'm saying. You know, I'm not going to fight Hades and all the gods, and I'm not going to be getting it in with the Titans, and the Titans is one of the main reasons why I like God of War, why I love God of War 3. You know, understand what I'm saying? So I just played through God of War 3 again, like 2 weeks ago I finished it. And that's like I don't know how many times I done played through that game. But I was like, you know, what can they do to make this better than God of War 3 without actually moving it forward to God of War 4? And it's nothing they really could have done. There's nothing they could have done. God of War Ascension is the best that they could do for a prequel. If there was just nothing you can do without no Titans, without fighting no gods or anything like that. Now, in this game, you got to deal with the Furies. You know, they're these three sisters that pretty much are, they're pretty much like, what you call them, bounty hunters. Yeah, they're pretty much like that. Basically, they're like gods of honor. They're not gods, but they're like, how could you put it? Anyway, if you make a blood oath with a god and you break it, the Furies will seek you out, they will hunt you down, and torture you. They won't kill you because they feel like killing you is too easy. They feel like death is too easy. So, of course, you know, they're like gods of honor. You know what I mean? They enforce honor. You know what I mean? If you break your honor, you break your oath, they coming for you. And you know Kratos have done that because he's trying to break his oath with Ares, and they captured him, had him, you know, chained up, as you all already know, and of course he broke free, so now the hunt is on. Now, I like I said, this is the best they could do with a prequel. God of War 3 was just way too amazing to be outdone by a prequel. It just couldn't happen, people. It could not happen. It just couldn't happen. The only thing that's going to beat God of War 3 will be 4. You have to progress this story in order for the top 4. So they got a lot of work to do, and I'm quite sure they're working on God of War 4 right now, and the pressure is on. Now, multiplayer. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here's another game that didn't need a multiplayer, and they wanted to add it in so badly. Multiplayer is dog shit. Multiplayer is nothing but a button mashing fest. That's it. Whoever can press their buttons and block at the right time the most will win. Multiplayer is so garbage. I mean, it's done. It's well put together. It's like it's not glitchy or anything like that. What I played so far, it's not. It doesn't have a low. It doesn't have low quality like the Tomb Raider multiplayer. Like the single player has this high quality, and then the multiplayer has low quality. Nothing like that. The multiplayer on God of War Ascension is very high quality, but it's garbage. Why, Santa Monica? You could have used that time to put more into the single player. The multiplayer is garbage. I can't do it. I can't do it. I know some people love the multiplayer. It's garbage. Now, you got some people saying that God of War is being milked. I even heard a couple Nintendo fags say God of War is being milked. Let me just say this. First of all, you Nintendo fags, you Nintendo fanboys, y'all are the last motherfuckers that should be saying something is milk. Y'all are the last motherfuckers that should be saying something is milk. Now, I don't understand how this is milk when this is only the second God of War game for the PS3. It is only the second God of War game for the PS3. You had 2 God of War games on PS2, you had 2 God of War games on the PSP, and now you got 2 God of War games on the PS3. That's across 3 different platforms, and you want to say it's milk? That shit funny to me. No. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! That's more like it. Now, God of War is, you know, they had the beta for multiplayer. If you played the multiplayer and you love it, hey, more power to you. The story is great, but it's not amazing. And I know a lot of us are used to God of War being amazing, but it's not amazing this time. I hate to admit it. You know, it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. But it's not amazing this time. It's a great game. I'm enjoying myself. I love it. I will probably beat it multiple times, but it just cannot stack up to God of War 3. I mean, it's impossible. It's a prequel. It's a sequel to a prequel. $65 for this game. Hey, if you got the money to blow, go and get it. If you don't, you might want to save it for maybe BioShock Infinite. Then again, I don't know. I don't know. If you like God of War, go get this game. If this is going to be your first God of War game, don't do it. Go play 2 or 1 or 3. You know what I mean? But if you love God of War, play this game. You will enjoy it. It just won't be amazing. Or maybe I'm seeing some people posting on Facebook that it is amazing. So, hey, to each his own. This is just my review. Graphics, sound, control, everything is spot on. It's a little funny with the camera angle. Got kind of a lot of animations from God of War 3. I'm really not feeling that too much. A lot of the same kill animations. I mean, how many times can we see Kratos hold something over top his head and split it apart? I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but remember God of War 1 when you had a choice when you grab somebody? You can, like, rip their head off and throw it, or you can, like, rip their arm off and beat them with it and shit like that, or you can choose to rip them apart. You don't have that choice no more. It's kind of random. You either rip their head off or rip them apart. Whatever. But it's a great game. Not amazing like I expect the God of War to be. It's averaging like an 80 on Metacritic. An 80 is not bad for a game, but for a God of War game, an 80 is bad. I mean, that's just my opinion. Whatever. But I love the game. I like it. I like it. I'm enjoying myself. And I can't wait till this video is done so I can go finish playing, you fuckers. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. This your boy Hard 8, and I'm out. Deuces.
You can hate me now. I won't stop. But I won't stop now. I can't stop. 'Cause I can't stop.